What's going on YouTube? This is Austin from Austin and Dakota here, coming at you again with another video for you guys tonight. And tonight, I know I said in my Nas collection that I was done doing collection videos of a certain artist or group, but I quite honestly cannot put these videos aside. I love doing these kind of artist slash group collection videos of a certain artist or a certain group. So I'm going to do another one. So tonight I am going to show my DMX collection. Now, I'm a fan of DMX. I mean, everybody should know who DMX is. I mean, come on. One of the greatest rappers of all time, and also the one that kick-started the Rough Riders movement. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have had the Rough Riders. So, and he was also on the Rough Riders album. So Rough Riders Volume 1, Rough Riders Volume 2, Ride or Die Volume 2, Ride or Die Volume 1, and then Rough Riders Ride or Die Volume 3 in the Are We Trust. But these are all of his studio albums. I have a good amount of DMX to talk about, so not going to waste any more time. He is dearly missed. He passed away in 2021 at the age of 50 due to organ failure. So very unfortunate. So let's talk about him. So obviously we have to start at the beginning. So first album I have up. Sorry for the glare. This is going to give off... These albums are going to give off a massive amount of glare. I'm sorry. So first album up is his debut. It's Dark and Hell is Hot. This is my personal favorite album by DMX. People say either the third album or the second album. So I got my Chromebook over here too, so. This was a big album that came out in '98. First of all, I love that back cover. Sorry for the glare, guys. There's really nothing I can do about it. But this was when he was pretty much bordering horrorcore. And he was also on some very heavy drugs at the time this album was being recorded or released. I love that booklet. The artwork behind the disc, too, is just amazing. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty darn cool. The singles off the album are Rough Riders Anthem, which was obviously the big song, Get At Me Dog, How's It Going Down, and Stop Being Greedy. My three favorite tracks off the album are Stop Being Greedy, Messing with D. X is Coming has got to be the best song off this album, in my personal opinion. But yeah, this is my personal favorite album by DMX. My personal favorite album. Very, very good. Bordering horrorcore. This was when he was bordering horrorcore. A very good album. And then the same year, it's funny enough because him and Nas are the only two rappers to put out an album in the same year. Because the debut came out in '98. I don't look at that again. That album came out in '98, but so did this album. This is his second album. This is Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood. I love this album art. This is like the winner for me, in my opinion, for album art of a DMX album. Just take a look at that, will you? That is amazing. Amazing album art for this album. But yeah, Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood. If you're expecting DMX to be bordering horrorcore like he was on the first album, you're not going to get that here. This is just straight up hardcore hip-hop, and that back cover too. It says One Love. That's pretty darn cool. Very freaking cool. I love that. I love Flesh My Flesh, Blood of My Blood. And once again, the artwork behind the disc is just mind-blowing. You can see here. Pretty darn cool, man. Pretty darn cool. Singles off the album are Slippin'. It only came out with 2 singles. Slippin' and No Love For Me. Those are like the big songs off the album. The beats on here, they're not... This album is not as dark as It's Dark and Hell Is Hot. It's Dark and Hell Is Hot had some pretty darn dark beats. I forgot to mention that. But the best tracks on the album are No Love For Me, self-titled track, and Bring Your Whole Crew has to be the best song on the album, in my personal opinion. So yeah, that's DMX, Flesh My Flesh, Blood of My Blood. So then we get to the third album, released in 1999. That would be, and then there was X. I love, once again, man, amazing album. I think DMX, in my opinion, has some of the best album art out there. And the X is actually a page, I think, ripped straight from a Bible. I can't remember. But that's pretty darn cool. Very, very good album. This is a great one. I really like this album a lot. I have my Chromebook over here, so I can look up, like, the singles off this album, because I can't remember, the singles off this album. I know Party Up was a single, off this album, and again, just amazing inside artwork. And also too, the booklet, the X is like a Bible page, and it's like a real feel X too. That's very freaking cool. Okay, so the singles off the album are What's My Name, Party Up. There is a video for that. Sorry, I'm having problems with the booklet, but yeah. What's My Name, Party Up, also known as Up in Here. There we go. It was being iffy there for a minute, but I got it. And What These Bitches Want, with Cisco. I think it's got Cisco. Yeah, Cisco. Best tracks on the album, in my opinion, are Here We Go Again, Party Up, What's My Name, obviously, DXL, Coming For Ya. I mean, the Kennel, which was a skit, pretty darn cool, but it goes right into my favorite track off the album, One More Road to Cross. Yeah, very freaking good album. And it's like the case doesn't want to close on that, too. But then we get to the most recent acquisition of my DMX albums, and that's going to be The Great Depression, released in 2001. Listened to this earlier today. I didn't think it was bad. Not a lot of people really like this album. People say after this album is where he fell off. Yeah, very, very good. There's the track listing. Singles off the album are We Right Here, Who We Be, and I Miss You. And I think I Miss You has a feature on here. Yeah, I Miss You with Faith Evans. But yeah, according to music critics, this album received mixed reviews. Some people loved it, some people hate it. I'm not really in the same vein as all the people are. People are saying, oh, this album is mid. It's not mid. It's got some bangers on here. It's really good. Is it one that I can spin a whole lot? No. Unfortunately. Not unlike the first 3 albums. But this one is very good, though. I mean, School Street, Who We Be, We Right Here. Number 2. But the best tracks on the album, in my opinion, are Shorty Was the Bomb, I'm a Bang, and Damien 3. That song, oh man, dope, dope, dope. But yeah, this is a good album. Very, very good. So that's all I own studio album wise. I have one last album for DMX, and that's gonna be, sorry again for the glare, and that's gonna be The Best of DMX. This is a compilation album of his greatest hits. It's a pretty darn good compilation album at that. Really freaking good stuff, man. But yeah, it's got Where the Hood At, and all the big singles off the first few, at least the first 4 albums. X Gon Give It To Ya is on this, and it's also on The Definition of X, The Pick of the Litter. But yeah, great stuff on here, man. This was released in 2010. Yeah, good compilation album here. Great stuff. Very, very good stuff. Alright, so that's it. That is all of my DMX albums. Again, if I should get more DMX, or if I'm able to complete his discography, I'll come back and do like an updated collection. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's all of my DMX albums. Make sure they're in the right order and the right release. There you go. There's all of them. It's all my DMX albums. DMX is sorely missed. One of the best rappers out there. So yep, that's it for this collection video, guys. I think the next one that I'm going to do is going to be all of my Wu-Tang Clan albums. So that's going to be studio albums and solo albums by Wu-Tang members. So that should be a good one. Stay tuned for that. Until next time, thank you guys very much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please comment, like, subscribe down below. Be sure you turn on post notifications as well, so that way you don't miss any more videos like this in the near future. I appreciate you guys very much. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.